What separates a good fighter from a great one? Is it technique? Sure. Is it conditioning? Absolutely. But there's one physical attribute that ties it all together: explosive power. That split-second explosion from your legs, through your core, and into your fists. That ability to close distance, create angles, and generate fight-ending force in the blink of an eye. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're breaking down explosive training and plyometrics for combat sports, why they matter, how they work, and the exact exercises fighters use to dominate inside the cage or the ring. And we're going to look at one of the most successful systems ever created for developing this power, the legendary Soviet boxing style. Explosiveness in combat sports can be defined as the ability to generate maximum force in the shortest amount of time, allowing a fighter to execute powerful and fast movements such as punches, kicks, takedowns, or defensive reactions. Now, let's talk about the benefits of explosiveness in combat sports. 1. Faster and more powerful strikes. Explosive strength allows fighters to deliver punches, kicks, elbows, and knees with greater speed and force. Increased strike velocity improves knockout potential and overall fight effectiveness. 2. Improved reaction time. Training explosiveness enhances the nervous system's ability to recruit motor units quickly. Fighters can respond faster to opponents' movements, counters, and openings. 3. Enhanced agility and footwork. Explosive lower body training improves lateral movement, pivots, and directional changes. Allows fighters to control distance, evade attacks, and create openings efficiently. 4. Better takedown and grappling performance. Explosive strength aids in shooting for takedowns, sprawling, and executing throws with maximum power. In grappling, it helps in bridging, escaping, and executing explosive transitions. 5. Sustained high-intensity output. Explosiveness combined with conditioning enables fighters to maintain speed and power throughout rounds. Prevents drop-off in performance during the later stages of a fight. 6. Psychological advantage. Explosive athletes often dominate exchanges, creating pressure and controlling the pace of the fight. Confidence in one's ability to strike or move explosively can intimidate opponents. 7. Injury prevention and resilience. Plyometric and explosive training strengthens muscles, tendons, and connective tissue. Reduces risk of injury during sudden, high-intensity movements and fights. Role of plyometrics in combat sports. Plyometrics are explosive exercises that train the muscles and nervous system to produce maximum force in minimal time by using the stretch, shortening cycle, rapid stretch followed by a quick contraction. Think of your muscles and tendons like a spring. When you land from a jump or step into a punch, you stretch that spring, eccentric phase. This stored elastic energy is then released explosively in the opposite direction, concentric phase. Plyometrics train your nervous system to use this reflex faster and more powerfully. For a fighter, this translates directly to punching and kicking power, builds the ability to transfer force explosively. Fast footwork and agility, improves reactive speed, pivots, and directional changes. Takedown speed, helps wrestlers and MMA fighters shoot in with more drive. Explosive defense, enables quick sprawls, slips, and counterattacks. Conditioning, develops efficiency under repeated explosive bursts. Here's a clear breakdown of the relationship between explosiveness and plyometrics in combat sports. Explosiveness is the outcome, the athletic quality that gives fighters fight-ending power and lightning-fast movements. Plyometrics are the training method that develops this outcome by conditioning muscles and the nervous system to produce force quickly. In practice, a boxer who trains medicine ball throws develops faster, more explosive hooks. A wrestler who does broad jumps shoots takedowns with more drive. An MMA fighter who practices depth jumps moves with quicker footwork for striking and defense. Here are some plyometric exercises for combat athletes. 1. Lower body, leg drive and takedowns. Box jumps, builds vertical power for kicks and takedown drive. Broad jumps, forward explosiveness, useful for shooting in. Depth jumps, reactive strength and springy footwork. Split jump squats, improves kick speed and stance transitions. 2. Upper body, punching power and striking speed. Plyometric push-ups, clap push-ups, explosive punching mechanics. Medicine ball chest pass, simulates straight punches. Overhead medicine ball slams. Builds ground and pound and clinch power. Explosive band-resisted punches. Faster hand speed. 3. Core and rotational power. Hooks, kicks, grappling transitions. Medicine ball rotational throws. Mimics hooks and body shots. Russian twist and B-toss. Builds rotational explosiveness. Rotational jump lunges. Hip power for kicks and scrambles. Side-to-side bound jumps. Lateral agility and kick explosiveness. 4. Agility and footwork, movement and defense. Lateral hops over cones. Reactive footwork for in and out movement. Single leg bounce. Balance plus power for explosive kicks and scrambles. Skater jumps. Lateral explosiveness for evasive movement. Crossover hops. Sharp pivots and angle changes. One of the best examples of explosive training in action is the Soviet boxing style. The Soviet boxing style, founded on discipline, science, and efficiency, emphasizes straight punches, particularly the jab and cross, as the most effective and economical strikes. Fighters maintain a structured guard, use sharp angles, and control the ring with intelligent footwork rather than reckless exchanges. Training was heavily influenced by sports science, featuring periodized programs, relentless technical drilling, and a balance of skill development and physical conditioning. Central to this approach is explosiveness, which was systematically developed through plyometric exercises like jump squats, depth jumps, bounding sprints, and medicine ball throws. These drills harness the stretch, shortening cycle, training muscles and the nervous system to generate maximum force in minimal time, a principle formalized by Soviet sports scientist Yuri Verkhoshansky in his renowned shock method. Verkhoshansky's method, often called the Verkhoshansky Method, directly translates to combat sports performance. It builds the ability to punch harder, kick faster, and execute takedowns with greater speed and power. Combined with endurance work, such as road work and high-intensity bag drills, fighters can maintain high volume, precision, and pressure throughout a bout. The Soviet approach is tactical, favoring relentless output, precise counters, and constant ring control to break opponents down with speed, volume, and accuracy. Today, the legacy of this scientific and explosive system can be seen in modern fighters like Lomachenko and Usyk, who embody crisp technique, explosive transitions, and elite conditioning. Proof of the enduring impact of Soviet training and Verkhoshansky's principles. Here's a clear explanation of the foundation of the Verkhoshansky method. 1. Principle of the shock method. The core of Verkhoshansky's system is the shock method, which develops explosive power by rapidly absorbing force and immediately converting it into a powerful movement. This relies on the stretch, shortening cycle, where a muscle is stretched eccentrically, lengthened under load, and then contracts concentrically, shortens, to produce maximum force in minimal time. 2. Nervous system optimization. The method trains the nervous system to recruit more motor units faster, increasing the rate of force development. Faster neural activation allows athletes to execute quicker, more powerful movements. 3. Specificity and transfer to sport. Exercises mimic real sports actions, jumps, throws, or punches, ensuring direct transfer to performance. Focus is not just on strength, but on how explosive power is applied in dynamic movements. 4. Periodization and progression. Training is carefully structured in cycles to peak at the right time for competition. Intensity and complexity of exercises gradually increase to maximize adaptation while preventing injury. 5. Muscle and tendon adaptation. The method strengthens both muscles and tendons, enhancing reactive strength and resilience under high forces. This allows athletes to generate high power outputs repeatedly with minimal fatigue. Here's a simple weekly plan for implementing the Verkhoshansky method in combat sports. Monday focuses on lower body explosiveness with exercises like jump squats, depth jumps, and bounding sprints, performed for 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 8 reps with full recovery between sets. Tuesday targets upper body power through medicine ball throws, plyometric push-ups, and rotational movements, emphasizing maximal speed over 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Wednesday is reserved for active recovery and mobility work, including light road work, dynamic stretching, and core exercises to promote recovery. Thursday returns to lower body explosiveness with box jumps, single leg bounds, and lateral jumps, again using 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 8 reps per leg with full recovery. On Friday, upper body and full body power exercises such as medicine ball slams, plyometric push-ups, and explosive pull-ups are performed to enhance overall explosiveness. Saturday emphasizes sport-specific power and conditioning, integrating shadowboxing with explosive punches, high-intensity bag work, and takedown drills over 4 to 6 rounds of 30 to 60 seconds per round. Finally, Sunday is a rest day, dedicated to recovery, stretching, and light mobility work to allow the nervous system and muscles to fully recover. Throughout the week, explosiveness is prioritized while maintaining proper recovery, progressing exercises gradually in intensity or load, and pairing them with technical skill work for optimal performance in combat sports. So, there you have it, guys. Incorporate these exercises smartly, focus on the quality of movement, and you will unlock a new level of power. Plyometrics are your secret weapon. Train smart, stay consistent, and your performance in the cage will speak for itself. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more science-based combat sports training. What's your favorite explosive exercise? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.